Hello, everybody. I'm John Borashak, and I'm here with Sophia Barassi. We are doing a combination of recording our first edition of Code Designed, but what we're also doing is trying to use this as a little bit of a training tape for those of you that come after us. So yeah, we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants a little bit, and we're making some of this up as we go along, but that's okay because you can do it too. You'll see everything happening as it's on video, but you won't hear that on the audio because we'll be able to edit it and turn it into a smooth piece, and you can do it too.
Yes,
So,
you can.
are you ready? Give me a quick audio check. Let's hear how you sound this time.
All right, testing, testing.
All right, I'm not hearing the weird feedback that we had a minute ago, so I think
Perfect.
Yes. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So hello, everybody, and welcome to the first fall 2021 edition of Code Designed. This is where a student and a faculty member get to interview each other. I'm John Borashak. I am a communication faculty member, otherwise known to most of you on campus as JB. And I'm here with Sophia Barassi, who is a co-editor of the Penman Press. Hey, Sophia.
Hello, hello. How are we today?
Doing well. Nice to see you without a mask on, too. I'm not used to that.
It's different, but it's better, I think.
It is. That should probably be something we'll be talking about as we go along. But why don't we get to know each other a little bit first? How did you wind up at SNU? Where are you from? What's your major? Don't I sound like a typical, first time at the dorm conversation?
Yeah, it sounds like an icebreaker, but
it does.
I'm used to it at this point. So the first time I heard about Southern New Hampshire University was when my brother attended. He graduated in the class of 2021, so he's a recent graduate. I had visited him, I had seen the campus multiple times, and I fell in love with the campus. All the activities, the sporting events, the clubs, all of it. Everything that you could do on campus that you might not necessarily see at different schools. That's something that I took to heart and used that as one of my key decision points for coming to Southern New Hampshire University. I didn't have a major. I did not know what I wanted to do, so I came in undecided. But through the process in the classes that SNU offered, I was able to explore different majors, and I made the ultimate decision to major in middle school science education.
That was one change. I think students have changed a lot. Now that I've been here really for a generation, when you think about 11 years, students today are very different than they were a couple years ago. I think in some ways it's an improved student community. I mean, you hear a lot of generation bashing, but you know what? We've always had generation bashing. My parents' generation bashed mine. We bashed, the one that came after us. It's just part of the rite of passage. But I think today's students are working harder because they have to. They're facing financial pressures that my generation never faced. I mean, if you look at what I paid for school versus what you're paying, even adjusting for inflation.
Wrapping up a little bit with my questions, if there's one thing and one message that you wanted to, give across to the listeners and even to your students, what would that message be?
Try something new. Don't be afraid to fail. Learn from your mistakes and have fun doing it.
Awesome. I love that.
Words to live by, comes with wisdom. Part of being an old guy, you develop some wisdom along the way, along with the gray hair.
And some dad jokes.
Lots of dad jokes. Well, that's about it for our time. So again, I'm JB, John Borashak. My guest has been, or my co-host has been Sophia Barassi. Sophia, this has been a lot of fun. We should do this more often outside, off air too.
Yes, I had so much fun, and thank you all for listening, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our banter back and forth. It's always a great time with you, JB.
Thanks, Sophia. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hang on, let me hit the stop button. So hopefully you folks at home figured out how to do this. We had a lot less pauses and mistakes than I expected. Damn, we're good.
That was awesome. That was smooth.
It was. I really did not expect it to go quite